job.
There we go. Here, I'm gonna need that tall metal, the tall blue metal thing with the wheels on it.
The hand truck.
The hand truck. On the ground. There. Yeah. There we are. There we are. Idiot! You fool! And the stand. Do you understand what you've done? Get back in the truck. You're on very dangerous ground here.
Boss! But you forgot this.
You're fired.
Why don't you like English muffins? Is it the jelly? Speak up. Too quiet around here. Late for work. Why didn't you tell me the time? You're no help at all. Come on. Okay, here we go. Now, where were we? All right. Another day, another dollar. Saved by the bell. Okay. Stay there. Yes?
Package for Mr. and Mrs. Konrad Augustus Bartolotti.
Any charges?
It's prepaid.
Well, I'm Bertie Bartolotti.
That would be Alberta Bart.
That's me.
Sign here, please. I'll need your husband's signature, too.
Well, he's off in the Himalayas. He said he'd be right back if you'd care to wait.
No. Your signature will be fine. Where do you want it?
Well, in here, I guess. What is it?
You ought to know.
Well, of course I know. I've been expecting it.
Expecting. Exactly right. Charming. Redecorating?
No, it's just having an off day. Oh, just a minute.
No. No tips.
Now, who would send me a package addressed to Mr. and Mrs. Bartolotti? Mr. Thomas. I bet Mr. Thomas sent... No? Oh, great. Yeah, I'm gonna have these foam things all over my house for 2 months. Oh, come on. Hello. food. It has the echo of food. Cheese or fruitcake? Documents. Can full of documents. Nutrient solution? Vacuum packed for freshness. It's a gremlin.
Pour the nutrient solution over the contents of this container immediately.
Who said that?
Pour the nutrient solution over the contents of this container immediately.
Nutrient solution, nutrient solution.
Pour the nutrient solution over the contents of this container immediately.
Okay.
The nutrient solution over the contents of this container immediately.
I am.
Pour the nutrient solution over the contents of this container immediately.
I did it. What more do you want from me?
Hi, Mom. Oh, you did that real well.
What are you?
An instant child. For the record, I'm 8 years old. But off the record, I'm brand new. You look very nice, Mom.
Oh, why do you keep calling me Mom?
Have you forgotten already? I better do the ceremony. Dear parents, your dearest wish has now been granted. We, the manufacturers, wish you every happiness and hope you will be completely satisfied with your new instant child. Trademark, patent pending. May he always bring you joy and fulfill your expectations. Isn't that nice?
Oh, it's beautiful. It sounds like the guarantee on a deep fryer. This is a joke, isn't it?
No joke, Mom. There are other documents. Inoculation papers, school transfer papers, and here's my birth certificate. Konrad Albert Bartolotti. That's me. Father, Konrad Augustus Bartolotti. And Mother, Alberta Bartolotti. That's you. We're the pilot project for the Instant Child program. I'm the first one out in the field. So where's Dad?
Dad? What Dad?
My dad, the one I'm named after.
Oh, that Dad. Well, he's off in the Himalayas.
Oh, wow, that's great. What's he doing there?
Whatever bums do in the Himalayas, that's what he's doing. Look, do you live in this can?
Well, I'd like to come out, but I don't have any clothes. They said I'd get some here.
Oh, well, I have just the thing for you.
Are you sure 8-year-old boys wear things like this?
The lucky ones. See, the problem is I wasn't expecting No, I don't mean expecting in the sense of expecting, but I'm a little confused.
You're glad I'm here, aren't you, Mom?
Yes, I'm glad. I'm very glad.
Really glad?
Really glad. Gladly glad. Glad, gladder, gladdest. This place that you came from.
The factory?
The factory. What's that like?
I'm not supposed to talk about it. Only in emergencies. Is this an emergency?
Well, I don't know yet, but I'm leaning toward yes. Oh, Mr. Thomas, I forgot about him. Mr. Thomas?
Bertie, new sheet music came in. I can't wait to try it.
I have a little boy.
I think this is going to be a perfect duet for us.
He's 8 years old.
Bertie, what is all this stuff here?
His name is Konrad.
I must admit, I was getting a little bored with some of the things that we were doing. What did you say?
Konrad?
Conrad. He's back from the Himalayas.
No. Konrad Jr.
That's just a little boy in a fur coat.
Yes, Mom?
Yes, Mom. What's yes, Mom?
Mr. Thomas, this is Konrad, my 8-year-old son.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Thomas.
Oh, yes, nice to meet you as well.
Konrad, why don't you see if there's something on the television?
Okay, Mom. I'll just go look around.
Okay, Mom. Bertie, I've known you for more than 8 years. What did you have, an invisible pregnancy?
No. He came in a can.
Oh, Bertie. You need help.
No, it's true.
Smells funny. Like it might have been filled with potato chips.
He's an instant child.
Instant what?
Instant child. It's the latest thing in blessed events. See, he comes with his own papers and everything, just like he was from the Kennel Club.
Bertie, this is incredible. This is highly advanced genetic engineering. How did you get him?
They just brought him. The package was addressed to me. I never heard of Instant Child. Maybe my husband ordered him before he left. He always liked instant potatoes.
How much did it cost?
Nothing. All I have to do is buy him some clothes.
Bertie, send him back.
Well, first of all, there's no return address. And secondly, there is something about the way he calls me Mom that just goes right through me like nothing ever has. It's almost like I really am his mother.
Bertie, don't get carried away. This will become another of your fads. Next thing you know, you'll be putting together an instant family, maiden aunt, canned cousin.
Oh, I don't want a family. I just want him.
Do you know what you're getting into? Do you know the work that children take, the time, the patience, the attention? Do you know what you get in return? Aggravation. They take over your life. Now, what do you know about being a mother?
Well, what about my natural instincts?
That's all you've got is instincts, which is what drew me to you in the first place. You're one of a kind, Bertie.
You're losing your train of thought.
Right. Instincts are not enough. Yeah, a child needs leadership. Send him back, Bertie. Get yourself another goldfish.
Oh, I can't do that.
Bertie, face reality. There's been a mistake here. Now, sooner or later, that mistake is going to be corrected. You'll get hurt if you get too attached to him. Send him back. Immediately.
You'll be comfortable here. I know I am. All fresh and ready.
Thanks, Mom.
Crawl in there. There. Now, how's that?
Good. Good night, Mom.
Good night, Conrad.
You're glad I'm here, aren't you, Mom?
Yes, I'm glad. I'm very glad.
There's been a mistake here. Send it back. Immediately.
This child needs pajamas. Jeans, shoes. How many pairs of shoes does a kid need? Socks. How many pairs of socks for each pair of shoes? Wonder what kind of underwear a little boy wears. Conrad, open up! Open up! Hi, Conrad.
Hi, Mom.
What? Where are all the plastic bubbles? Did you do that?
Unpacking me made such a mess that I cleaned it up.
Well, that was very nice of you, Conrad. I did have it on the schedule for tomorrow. Have I got stuff for you? Come over here. You're gonna be the best dressed kid on this block. I know a discount store that is pure heaven. And this is my favorite. What do you think of that? Boy, you're gonna wake them up when you wear that, kid.
Which are my school clothes?
You're wearing them.
Well, don't I need a blazer and gray pants and a striped tie?
Well, you're not going to Oxford yet. But if that's the kind of outfit you want, I'll get you one just as soon as my next check comes in, okay?
Well, that's all right. I can wear this.
You look fantastic. You're the superest looking kid I've ever seen. Ooh, the ice cream, it's melting.
Ice cream? No, thank you. Aren't children supposed to eat ice cream this summer and after they finish their dinners?
Mm-mm. Ice cream's a year-round food. Don't worry so much about what people are supposed to do. You just do what's right for you.
But I have to live by rules.
Oh, rules, schmooze. Loosen up, Conrad. Loosen up.
Can I do the dishes and the pots and the pans?
I still have some clean ones.
Can I take out the garbage and mop the floor?
For crying out loud, Conrad, I'm on top of it, okay? I'm on top of it.
It's just that an 8-year-old is supposed to help in the routine maintenance of the living quarters.
Look, there's no routine here. This is a low-maintenance apartment. The lower, the better. Supposed to do this, supposed to do that. You sound like a child union organizer. I'll tell you what an 8-year-old's supposed to do. An 8-year-old's supposed to play with toys.
Children are supposed to have a recreation area, either a room or a corner someplace. Which area have you designated for recreation?
Anywhere you want, Conrad. I've designated this whole room as a recreation area, okay?
Thank you. I'll just go read this book.
Oh, I'll get the door.
Bertie.
Oh, Mr. Thomas, you were right about Conrad. He is not only a mistake, he's a fusspot. Everything I do for him is wrong.
Bertie, I have been to the library. I have done some research. This is historic, a scientific breakthrough. If this child is what he says he is, all the rules of human reproduction will change.
All the rules.
I just have to ask him a few questions to nail things down.
Conrad, Mr. Thomas would like to ask you a few questions, okay?
Just a little background info. Are there any others like you?
Yes, sir.
Girls as well as boys?
Yes, sir.
How many?
That's confidential.
When the stork brought you, as it were, where did he bring you from?
The stork didn't bring me.
Let me rephrase. Had the stork carried your can, where would he have carried your can from?
The factory.
And where is that exactly? The address? I'd like to get a brochure.
I don't know. I was scrunched up in a container when they brought me here. I have an 800 number to call. But I'm on my honor not to give it to anyone or tell about what goes on in the factory. I was taught to keep my word. You wouldn't want me to go back on my word, would you?
Me? Oh, no. Oh, no. You're a very honorable young man. But I really would like to have that 800 number.
Please, no more questions about the factory. I feel guilty talking about it. Like I'm breaking the code of honor. Like I'm less than perfect. Any innocent child that doesn't stay perfect will be recalled forever by the factory. I like it much better here.
And that's where you're going to stay. Conrad, you don't have to be afraid. You're out of that factory. You're here with me, and here is where you're going to stay. Tell him, Mr. Thomas, tell him that he doesn't have to go back to that factory.
Back to the factory. Well, of course not. Of course not. No. If anyone tries to take you back to that factory, they're going to have to get by me first.
Blue van to factory. In position to begin surveillance of the Bartolotti residence. Unit out.
Who is this Mr. Thomas?
A former fourth oboist for the Boonesboro, Kentucky Symphony. It owns and operates a music store.
And what is his relationship to Mrs. Bartolotti, as if I can't guess?
Stop guessing. I don't want guessing. I want facts. What's going on here?
So where's the husband? At a convention? We haven't even seen him yet.
The computer rated this an ideal family. It's looking less ideal by the minute. I want tighter surveillance.
Yes, sir.
Good men.
Conrad, this is my home.
It's nice.
Well, thank you, sir, very much. Come in, take off your hat and coat, and stay for a while. In a minute, I'll make us some hot chocolate. What a wonderful day we've had. Conrad, didn't they teach you about music at the factory?
No, sir.
Well, Conrad, this is a violin. This is the queen of the orchestra. Hand me that skinny thing there on the top. Yes, that's the bow. Uh-huh.
I've never heard it sound like that before.
Conrad, you've never heard music before?
No, sir.
What? Music. Hand me that shiny thing back there.
How do you make music with this?
Well, Conrad, this is a trumpet. This is a soprano of the brass. Listen.
I like that sound. How do you make music with this?
Well, now, Conrad, this might be the very instrument for you to start out on. It's harmonic. It's very easy to play. You put your mouth on those holes and you blow. Very good. Now, breathe in. Blow out. Breathe in. Blow out. Breathe in. Blow out. Breathe in. Blow out. Breathe in. And you and I will make music together. You and your mom and I will be a trio. He's asleep. We had a wonderful day.
I have a surprise.
I love my new bedroom, Mom. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Your mom is a whiz with a hammer, isn't she? And you, young man, are going to be a fine musician someday.
I will?
Yes. I think you could be second harmonica with the Boonsboro Symphony.
Wow, what a day it's been. I have a wonderful mom. I don't have a dad, but I have a great friend named Mr. Thomas.
Good night, Conrad.
Good night, Mom.
Good night, Conrad.
Good night, Mr. Thomas.
Sleep tight.
What a boy. What a boy. I wanted to cry when he said he didn't have a father.
I wanted to cry when he said he had a wonderful mother.
When he told me that I was his great friend, I almost went to pieces. He's the ultimate child. Can you imagine if they're manufacturing more like him, what a world this is going to be?
I'm glad that you like him.
Bertie, you're going to have to change your lifestyle. You're going to have to clean this place up. You're going to have to keep it neat. You'll have to fix well-balanced meals. You'll have to stay on a schedule. You'll have to watch what you do and watch what you say. And you're going to have to dress like a member of society and not some traveling circus performer.
What?
You want him to be proud of you.
My son will be proud of me no matter what. How dare you?
Well, I'm getting very fond of him. I think he needs a father.
Oh, he has a father. Konrad Augustus Bartolotti, the wild man of the Himalayas. It says so right on his birth certificate, poor kid.
Then will you contact him and ask him to return and raise his son?
He's been gone for 10 years. You want me to tell him to come home and raise an 8-year-old kid? He can stay in the Himalayas with the abominable snowman for all I care. No, I don't want him back. Well, would the bank give me a loan, or would they hold those delinquent payments on a repossessed car against me?
Forget the bank. You can't have anyone prying into your situation. It's hot. I mean, you don't want to lose Konrad if the factory thinks he doesn't have a father, he's not being raised properly. You, madam, are a fabulous rug maker. If you could get yourself organized and be more productive, you could make very good money.
Oh, you're just fool enough to think that. But maybe I could take on more work or put some pieces in the crafts fair.
Konrad. Konrad, oh, Konrad. I would give anything to be his father.
How much anything?
Whatever it might take.
Well, maybe we could work something out.
Like what?
Like pretending we were married, but separated. I would live where I live, and you would live where you live.
Where does Konrad live?
He would live with me.
But, I could contribute instant child support, just enough for him, on a weekly or monthly basis.
For how long?
Till he's 35. I don't know.
Then you would have the visitation rights of a separated parent, and you could visit him every other Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Agreed.
And Saturdays.
Every other.
Every.
Agreed.
And some evenings during the week, just for educational purposes.
But not to exceed 3 evenings a week, except by mutual consent.
Agreed. Oh, payment in advance? Here's a 20. And when do we make music together?
What evenings do you have open?
Tuesdays and Fridays.
Agreed.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Bartolotti.
Well, hello, Kitty.
Hi, Mr. Thomas.
Hi, Kitty. Do you run things here as well?
I'm trying to. I just have the daily attendance for Mrs. Prate. Do you know where she is?
She said she'd be back in just a minute. We're here for an appointment.
Who's this?
This is my son, Konrad. Konrad, this is Kitty. She lives in our neighborhood.
Hello, Kitty. Hello, Conrad. You never said you had a son.
Well, he's been away at a private academy, but he's transferring here today.
What grade are you in? The 3rd grade. I'm in that grade, too. I hope you'll be in 3A. He looks a lot like you.
He does?
Oh, hi, Mrs. Prate. Here's the day's attendance.
Thank you, Kitty.
Bye.
Bye.
Which primary school is Conrad transferring from?
The primary school of,
Zaire.
What? Oh, you mean the expensive one?
Well, this is a very impressive report. It says that you've completed second grade and that you're a straight-A student.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Conrad, it's a pleasure to welcome you to our school. I'm sure your presence will help raise our scholastic rating. We'll start him in 3A, if that's all right with you, Mrs. Bartolotti.
Oh, that's fine with me.
And if it's all right with you, Mr. Bartolotti?
No, I'm not Mr. Bartolotti. I'm pleased.
Good. Come right this way, then.
You're going to be in Kitty's room.
Where's the teacher?
We fired her. She was too dumb for us.
What?
So, who are you?
He's new. Hello, Conrad. Hi, Kitty.
We don't need any new kids. We got too many already. We want some old kids.
Don't pay any attention to them, Conrad. Miss Stone will be right back to give you your seat assignment.
Hey, Frank, give Conrad his seating assignment. How's this, Conrad?
I wouldn't be able to see the teacher from there.
Hey, Frank, give him a better seat. You can see everything from here, Conrad. Now, class, you all fail, you dummies.
Frank.
Oh, hello, Miss Stone.
Frank, come over here. What were you doing in my chair, Frank?
I was wondering what it was like to be a teacher.
Oh, and this chair. What's it doing up in front?
That chair?
This chair.
Oh, that chair, yeah. Wasn't it always there?
Perhaps, if you sit in it for the next hour, it will refresh your memory whether or not it was always there. Young man, who are you?
My name is Konrad Bartolotti. I'm a new student.
Oh, I've just heard about you. You have a perfect record. It's beginning to think I'd never see one of those. Take a seat. The one Frank used to use.
Frank?
Thank you, Mrs. Stone.
Woman and dog now entering residence.
I've never been in a rug factory before.
Oh, it's a regular rugorama. And now, this is my favorite.
Does it have a title?
Yes, it's called For Sale. Actually, you can name it what you want when you get it home. Shall I wrap it?
I wouldn't know what to name it.
Well, how does this strike you?
It's too purple. I want something unique, something you wouldn't see everywhere.
Well, listen, I could design something for you, anything you want. What room will it be used in?
The den.
The den.
It's for Alfred. He'll be sleeping on it. It'll be Alfred's rug.
It'll be Alfred's rug. I think I know exactly what you want. I envision a shocking pink Yorkshire Terrier in the center with cranberry red fire hydrants on each corner. Just think of that. Alfred will be ecstatic.
I don't know.
Or I could do you a sunset over Fujiyama.
No.
How about a bullfighter?
No, I don't think
I could add a bull charging straight for the matador's...
I don't want a violent rug.
Oh, why don't you just put down AstroTurf? Listen, I just remembered. I have just the thing for you. This rug has neutral colors. It will work in any room. You can put it anywhere. I think that's a safe bet.
I think Alfred will blend in quite nicely. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Pleasant dreams, Alfred. Blazer, gray pants, and a striped tie.
Here they come. It's really a good school. I know. I'll be okay once I've adjusted to it. It's just it wasn't what I expected. What did you expect? Well, I expected everybody to be serious and very interested in their work and very intelligent. Forget it.
Well, if it isn't Bartolotti the nerd. Yeah, Bartolotti's a nerd.
Is that good? No.
Bartolotti got you in trouble today. He's a meathead.
You got Frank into trouble.
Bartolotti's a meathead. Yeah, you're a meathead.
Is that good? It's worse than nerd.
Hey, Frank, show Konrad what happens to meatheads who make trouble.
Don't do that!
He hit you, hit him back.
Hit me back? I wasn't trained to hit people.
The yellow-bellied chicken's scared of you.
Yeah, the yellow-bellied cream puff is scared of me.
Hit him again.
Stop it!
Oh! Oh! What are you even doing is fighting for him. What is it, your new boyfriend?
Why did they do that?
They're just jealous of you.
I guess I wasn't taught about the way people behave.
Who didn't teach you?
My instructor, where I was trained. Nothing is going according to plan, but I guess that's life.
I'd be happy to teach you anything I can. Just ask.
For dinner, we have tuna mix, slightly left over, and bread, very left over, and licorice sticks, fresh.
Anything you say. Is it right for a girl to protect a boy?
Makes no difference who does the protecting, as long as the person who needs the protection gets it.
But what will people say?
Never mind what people say, or you'll end up being just like them. You just be yourself.
Sounds like good advice. By the way, Kitty's my girlfriend.
Slow down the relationship a little bit.
I'll get it.
Hi, Konrad.
Hi, Mr. Thomas.
Well, hello, Mr. Thomas.
Got some goodies?
What is all that?
What's that?
It has a French name.
Le garbage? Come on, Bertie, get with it. Fresh vegetables, fruit, dairy products, poultry, grains, meat, protein, carbohydrates, calcium, iron. Nutrition, are these foreign words to you?
Yes.
Did something die in here?
You will if you don't stay out of my business.
Konrad is my business. I'm his foster, adoptive, part father.
And I'm his official mother. It says so on his phony birth certificate.
Bertie, you've always been a free spirit. But you see, you're into something just a little bit different here now. The tuna mix. See, no tuna fish would be caught dead in that, or alive for that matter. Now, until you get yourself organized, I'd like to suggest that you let me plan the menus.
I have told you that I am organized. I have my own system.
Mom, Mr. Thomas, don't crawl in front of me.
Konrad, now look, just tell us honestly, do you prefer tuna mix with licorice sticks?
Or calcium with raw bran.
Well, they both sound good to me. I'm confused. I don't know which I'd prefer.
Well, Konrad, whether it's health food or junk food or anything else in life, when in doubt, just go with your feelings.
My feelings? I wasn't trained to feel, but I think I know what you mean. I do feel like we're getting somewhere. Getting to be a sort of a family.
Who broke it?
Wasn't it always broken?
I want the person who broke it to be honorable enough to admit it. I left this class on its honor. Apparently nobody in it has any honor. I will punish the entire class. Don't groan, it's your own fault. Doesn't anyone have honor enough to save this class from punishment?
It was Annette.
Stoolie, you ratted on Annette.
Why did you squeal on Annette? Well, I thought I was saving the whole class. The teacher said we were on her honor, and I was taught to always do the right thing, no matter what.
Who trained you to be such a dork? Your mom's such a fun person. She doesn't seem that strict. Was it your father?
Not exactly.
The school in Africa?
No.
So, how'd you get this way?
If I tell you something, Kitty, will you promise never, ever, ever repeat it to anybody? Not even your parents?
Yes, I promise.
The reason I'm this way is because I'm factory trained.
Factory trained?
What's that supposed to mean? Well, I was born and I was raised. Actually, I was manufactured in a factory.
How were you trained? You were delivered in a can? Instant child.
The point of being an instant child is you don't have to go through all that goo-goo stuff. Teething, crying, falling down, being dumb, and all those other things people laugh at and call cute. I can be perfect.
So, are you a robot or a human being?
I'm a human being, of course. You will keep my secret, won't you? If you don't, I'll get into a lot of trouble.
Of course I'm going to keep your secret, but you've got to stop trying to act so perfect and be like a human being. You've got to feel things. The real world is different than the factory. You'll have to change a little bit. I'll help you.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mrs. Bartolotti.
Hi, Kitty. How was school today?
Okay.
Good.
Bye, Kitty. See you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye, darling. Bye-bye. Guess what's for dinner? Yeah, toasted marshmallows and hot dogs.
You don't have to go through all that goo-goo stuff. Teething, crying, and falling down. And being dumb and all those other things people laugh at and call cute. I can be perfect.
So, are you a robot or a human?
Human, of course. You'll keep my secret, won't you?
And I was able to hear her tell him to stop trying to be perfect. And he'd have to change.
That girl is a menace.
Worse than that, she's the kind they end up marrying.
That'll be all, Jim. The entire project's in jeopardy. They're trying to make him just like anybody else. Everything's falling apart. Where is our ideal family? There's no father. The mother's a slop pot. She can't cook. She can't keep house, for crying out loud. She's a horrific influence on him. His entire environment is disintegrating. We were so careful to choose the right one. Why?
Oh, this has been a terrible mistake. Conrad has been sent to the wrong environment. The computer has pinpointed it. Mrs. Bartolotti sent in $1 several years ago for a shampoo. Instant headset for people with forgetful scalps, the one we ceased production of. We never refunded her $1. The order remained on the books and somehow got to the head of the priority list.
You mean for a lousy $1, we blew an expensive, important project like this one?
Okay, now I want this to be just right. So you mix that batch and I'll mix this one.
This is a beautiful color.
Looks great on you.
What? My clothes, it's all over my clothes. I'm sorry. I'll wash it off right away.
Oh, don't worry about it. Besides, it won't wash out. It's permanent.
My clothes, they're ruined forever.
Oh, forget about it.
But I made a mistake, a costly mistake. I'm not supposed to make mistakes. I'm supposed to be careful and always do things perfectly. I wasn't careful.
Yes, you were, Conrad. You didn't make a mistake. You had an accident.
Look at all the accidents I've had. Sometimes I splatter myself like this.
Watch it.
Sometimes like this.
Don't, you're ruining your clothes.
Conrad, this is not a Greek tragedy. These are only clothes. They're replaceable.
But it's a waste of money. I feel guilty doing it. I feel imperfect.
Oh, cheer up, Conrad. Now, we are going to make this accident into something positive.
How?
From now on, that's your official dye mixing outfit. Whenever you help me mix dyes, those are the clothes you'll wear. That way, nothing is wasted. It's like having a new outfit.
You're right, Mom.
So, you don't have to worry if you spill something on them.
Mom!
Konrad may have been contaminated. He must remain perfect. Recall the product immediately.
Yes, sir.
Bring him out of that place and get him back to the factory.
Yes, sir.
This is me when I was 1 hour old. I've never seen anybody that young. Oh, and this is us on my summer vacation when I was 5. Look at my dad. He's fixing a flat tire. Oh, and here's me on my 3rd birthday party. Look at the cake on my face. Oh, and this is my favorite picture. Mom, look at Kitty with Santa Claus.
Well, isn't that cute?
You sure have wonderful memories. I don't have anything much to remember, except the factory, and then being here.
Excuse me a minute.
And this is me with my first bicycle.
Okay, kids, look at me. Instant memories to start your new life.
I've never seen a picture of me before.
Who could that be? Yes?
Messenger service. Sign here, please.
Any postage due?
Prepaid.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Any postage due? Any postage?
Who would send me a letter by messenger?
The factory. It's from the factory. And here's my grandfather.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Oh, so that's what happened to that memory shampoo I ordered. I hope they send my dollar back.
Is that all it said?
Oh, just about. No, Conrad, don't dig through the garbage. There are germs in there.
I have to read anything that comes from the factory. What's the matter, Conrad? It says that I was sent to a substandard family.
How dare they call me substandard?
They're recalling me. They can't do that. Instant children remain the property of the manufacturer throughout their lives and are leased to the parents on the same principle as the renting of a telephone. They can do it. You won't let them take them, will you?
Are you kidding? This is the best deal I ever got for $1.
How do you feel about going back? Well, I love my mom and Mr. Thomas. If I went back to the factory, I'd never see Kitty again. I feel I want to stay. But I can't do anything against the factory's orders.
You don't have to. We'll do it for you.
But they'll be coming here to pick me up. They may even be outside watching. Please don't tell me what you're going to do. It's wrong for me to know.
All right? You go into the other room. Come here, kitty. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Okay, hold on, kitty. Okay, to the right.
Suspects are walking up the sidewalk with a rug. 10-4.
Subject just entering dry cleaners with rug. Over.
How much to clean this rug? It's only gonna be walked on again.
50 cents a square foot.
My goodness, but that's expensive. I think I'll wait until the dirt's a little more embedded. Come on, sweetie, let's take it home again. We'll take the shortcut.
He has a very good lip. Wonderful wind. Excuse me. That must be my ukulele shipment. Bertie,
Close the door. Close the door.
what is this?
This is the best hiding place I could think of.
Why do you have to hide a rug?
Not the rug. Conrad. Hi, Mr. Thomas.
Bertie,
The factory got wise. They want Conrad back.
they are not going to break up this family. Conrad, come on. Bertie, take him up to my apartment.
Yeah.
I'll be there in just a minute.
This way.
Van to base. Subject still in the dry cleaners.
I think it's dirty enough now.
Are you sure?
Yes, we're sure. Well, you again. Making another delivery? What's in there this time? A set of twins?
I've come to pick up that wrong delivery you had. You know what I mean when I say wrong delivery?
Yes. Well, you just missed that wrong delivery. It ran away.
The party we are referring to does not run away. The party I'm referring to has been recalled. Surrender him immediately and forthwith. In return, the company has authorized me to substitute a lifetime supply of instant headset, the shampoo memory booster that never lets you forget. A fresh batch has been made up especially for you. Do you have oily or dry hair?
The longer I listen to you, the drier it gets. There is nothing on this earth you could give me that would substitute for Konrad. Do you get that picture?
Madam, you have illegal possession of our property. You'll hear from us again. If you should choose to change your unreasonable attitude and become more accommodating, I'll give you our special 800 number, which you can call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, Christmas and New Year's accepted, of course.
What? How dare you? How dare you?
Go back to that factory and don't come back.
Forget that 800 number. Conrad's contract has been...
Oh.
A little faster?
Yeah.
I wonder who that could be. You'd better hide. Who is it?
No names.
Bertie.
It's me.
Bertie, did they follow you?
No, I outfoxed them.
Well, it's very dangerous.
Oh, I want to see Konrad.
Okay.
I have something to tell you, too. Oh, the craziest things have been going on around here, you know.
Bertie.
Where is he? Where is he?
Bertie, he's hiding.
Oh, yes.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, hi, love. I'm so glad to see you. A lot of people have been inquiring about Konrad, if you know what I mean.
All right, Bertie, then I think that perhaps we should skip town for a few days. I'll make the arrangements tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas.
And when I call you, why don't you just come over here as quickly as you can? Don't pack anything. Just wear whatever you've got on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I understand.
Do you want to hear the song Mr. Thomas taught me?
I certainly would.
Oh. Well, turn it on. There you go. Now, Konrad, you count off.
All right. And 2, 1, 2, 1.
Just look at the way he smiles at us. It's gas. Instant children don't have gas. I really like this little guy.
You think Dr. Montford would sell him to me?
You're unfit.
So what?
You're the Bartolotti type. Now, I'm fit. I'd like to get one.
Hey, I can get you an employee discount on one.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we all chip in and get one?
Kids don't have 3 fathers.
But a kid can have 3 uncles.
What would we do with them?
Put him in an apartment? Teach him to be a good security guard?
It was an outrage.
It's outrageous, that's what it was.
You there! Attention! Good afternoon, Dr. Montford.
Doctor's been outraged.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes?
Oh, gosh.
Sit down.
Sit here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Men, the Bartolotti situation has reached the crisis stage.
So did you bring Konrad back?
Do you see Konrad around anywhere? Do you see him hopscotching around anywhere?
He's nowhere in sight, Dr. Montford.
Very observant. Give this man a promotion.
What happened, Dr. Monfort?
Mrs. Bartolotti dumped a can on my head.
She canned him.
Don't say it like that.
She insulted the doctor.
Why, she insulted the entire instant child program.
I take it personally.
I told you to let these bozos pick him up.
I was trying to be nice, but this is the time for not nice. This is a mission for the not nice team.
Just leave it to us, sir. Need I say more?
Yes. How do you plan to reacquire Konrad?
Plan A is your basic frontal assault. When she sees the wall of muscle we present, she should faint.
If that doesn't work,
well, then we'd implement Plan B.
Which is?
The basic kick in the door. Lots of noise, lots of splinters. We'll get the kid back.
We're at war. Take care of yourselves, men. This is a dangerous woman. She's the sworn enemy of perfection. She'll stop at nothing to make an average child of Konrad. We have perfection on our side. What is the motto?
If it isn't perfect, it isn't us.
You forgot the salute! Again!
If it isn't perfect, it isn't us.
Inspiring. Dismissed. And may perfection go with you.
Dr. Montfort, I'd like to make a deal on an instant child.
This is uncomfortable. I don't ever want to sit in that chair.
It isn't perfect, it isn't us.
Okay, open up, Mrs. Lardbody. Please, Mrs. Hardbody.
Let's kick it in.
Please, Mrs. Bartolotti. Did I pronounce it right?
Bartolotti.
Lot of Bertie?
Bartolotti.
Let's trash the door.
You just try it.
Did you say fry it?
I think so.
Get the flamethrower.
Hold it. Hold it. Can't take a chance if Konrad's in there. Let's implement Plan B.
Okay, now you fellas stay calm now till Mama can get you put into something else. You're going on a little trip. Come on now. Come on. Come on, babies.
Well, is this Plan B?
Yes, ma'am.
I liked Plan A better.
This kitchen is the pits.
My wife would scream.
Do people actually eat in it?
Let's torch it.
Before I throw you out, who are you?
Factory security, Mrs. Bartolotti.
Well, who's watching the factory while you're tracking up my kitchen?
The factory's secure. This is a special covert operation. Find Konrad. Secure the front door. He might be trying to make a break for it. Search! Search!
Search and destroy?
Just search. Don't move. Going somewhere, Mrs. Bartolotti?
He's not in the bedroom. The bed's not made.
The subject's not here.
We don't know where you've hidden him, but we're going to find him. Thank you for cooperation. Let's go.
Hello?
Bertie, everything is arranged. Come here now.
I'm on my way.
Factory. Strange man leaving the Bartolotti residence. Should we follow? Over.
Hold this.
I'm sorry, sir. We don't repair goldfish. Bertie! Bertie! Bertie, what is all this stuff?
It's just some basics. It's some things that we're going to need for
Bertie,
our
I told
trip.
you not to bring anything, didn't you?
I didn't bring very
Customers. I'll have to get rid of them. Why did you bring goldfish?
There's no one to feed them. Who's going to feed these little things? We have to take... I had to bring things that we needed for the trip, and I just couldn't leave without my fish. Shh.
Who's first?
Let's get him.
Get Konrad.
Conrad, wonderful to see you again.
Hi, Dr. Montfort.
We've been monitoring you, Conrad. You've done well. We're proud of you. As proud as we can be under the circumstances. Sit down, Conrad. No, sit over there.
He can sit where he wants to sit, and this is where he wants to sit. But I've seen you before.
I'm Al Montfort. I'm the managing director of the factory. I'm also the inventor of Instant Child. I think our little problem is going to be resolved rather quickly and to everyone's satisfaction. First of all, the factory wants to concede it made a mistake.
There was no mistake. I'm his mother. He's my son, and up your nose.
Diplomacy.
The factory would also like to reimburse you for any of your cash expenditures and, of course, for your time and trouble.
He's not for sale. No, he's not. He can't be bought again. He's a human being. He's not one of your jars of wrinkle remover.
Let me just clarify.
You don't own him. He's our property and a lease to you. When you signed for that delivery, you agreed to abide by all the conditions of the contract.
You signed it, Bertie.
But I didn't know that.
This form releases all interest in Conrad, past, present, and future. Sign it, please.
Never.
Why? Conrad's nothing to you. You've only known him for a little over a month. You've just brainwashed yourself into believing you're his mother.
Oh, listen, instant head. How long does it take to know that you love someone? A year? A week? A month? A day? Or an instant? I love Konrad. He's the most worthwhile thing that ever happened to me. Until I met him, I was just slogging through this life, but he's given me a different slant on things. Well, he's probably more help to me than I am to him.
There's too much truth in that. You're an unfit mother. Your relationship with Konrad will cease forthwith.
No!
Konrad, how dare you speak to me like that?
I want to stay with my mother.
An instant child never speaks contrarily.
Take him back to the factory for reevaluation.
Jody, don't touch him!
No.
You're in my apartment. And I think we should just sit down calmly and discuss this like rational human beings.
Run, baby. Run! 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 Oh! No! Don't put him in that can! No! Konrad, no! Let him go! Oh, let him go! Konrad! Konrad! Baby! Oh, Konrad! Konrad!
Bertie.
Looking for your boyfriend, Konrad the Squealer?
Shh. Don't let them see you.
Don't let who see us?
The factory people.
What factory people?
Oh, no.
What's that thing?
It's Konrad, I'm sure of it.
Where?
In a container. We're taking him back to the factory.
What factory?
Where he was made.
You better have a talk with your mother if you think children were made in a factory. Where are children made? I'll tell you later.
Come on, everybody in. Let's go.
Konrad's different from us.
You can say that again.
They are taking him back to the factory. Tony, go tell Mrs. Bartolotti they're taking Konrad to the blue building near the supermarket.
Do I have to?
Yes, get going.
Okay.
Come on, follow me.
Where?
Konrad told me where the factory is. Now come on, let's go.
I'm tired.
Come on.
A van to base. We are entering the factory compound. We're bringing Konrad directly to the Mooka finger anxiety test.
What's 67 times 67?
4,489, sir.
What is the status of Santa Claus?
Negative status, sir.
Define perfect.
The state of being complete without fault, sir.
Define perfection.
The state of being perfect, sir.
Define perfectionism.
The belief that perfection can be achieved.
Define perfectionist.
One who believes in perfection, sir.
Do you believe in perfection?
Yes, sir.
Are you perfect?
I don't...
Oh, I can't believe that Konrad broke the Mooka finger anxiety monitor.
He's a tough cookie.
Do you know what kind of anxiety it takes to break a Mooka finger monitor?
I don't know. A lot? Some? I'm not into anxiety.
Instant children are supposed to be devoid of anxiety.
Well, you have enough for all of them.
You know what it was that You know what it was that caused the blowout?
I'm dying to know.
Konrad could not say that he was perfect. I'm so depressed. Could I sit in my chair?
The computer has finally spit out Conrad's intended parents, and I have issued them a refund check. Would you care to sign it?
No, I don't want to sign it. I don't like refund checks. I don't like refund anythings.
Maybe we should stick them with Conrad. Let's ship them.
People don't get stuck with instant children. Perhaps we could recycle him. Perhaps in the proper environment, he could rise above this mediocrity. I'll tell you what. Tear up the check, call the parents, tell them to come and pick up their child. Don't tell them he's been recycled. Then get me Konrad's investigation reports and send them in to see me.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How do you like my hair?
I liked it blonde.
Mathematics class will be expanded to 3 hours per day. Arithmetic is perfection.
Who are those kids? They must be the instant children. That's what Konrad is? Yeah. No wonder he's such a nerd.
Remember that you are perfect, but don't be a snob about it.
Someone's coming. Jeez, let's get in here. Hurry.
Well, Konrad, I read the report. Physically, there are no problems. Although it's a wonder to me you didn't come away from that woman with malnutrition.
Mom did the best she could, sir.
Don't defend her! And don't call her Mom! She's not your mother anymore. It's actually her fault you're back here.
But, sir, it was the factory that made the mistake. Blame must be shared.
Are you arguing with me? Is he arguing with me?
Sounds argumentative to me.
But, sir, an instant child must be fair at all times.
Don't throw my own words back in my face. That woman is an unfit mother.
But, sir, fit or unfit, I learned that the love she gave me made up for a lot of things.
No, he's telling me about love.
Like he's a love expert?
The parents who paid for you are coming to pick you up. You will love them instantly.
Yes, sir.
I'll never get away with this. They'll catch me and make me an instant child.
You should be so lucky. Come on.
Attention! We have decided to cancel Halloween indefinitely. Dr. Monford will lecture on the evils of candy, cake, and ice cream. Stale cookies will be served afterward. Attention! All instant children will report to the lecture hall immediately for a special assembly.
Wait! Stop! You! Come over here. Come here! Oh, for heaven's sake, what happened to you?
Huh?
You're the worst looking instant child I ever saw. Who would want anything like you? I think I'll have to call quality control about you. What's 100 times 100?
Oh, gosh.
It's just what I was afraid of. Your genetic structure is breaking down completely. We may have to scrap you. Well, I don't want to discuss this. Go directly to the lecture hall. We're having Konrad discuss his recent experiences. You shouldn't miss it.
We won't miss it, Dr. Monford. Thank you. Konrad.
Yes, you can go right in.
Thank you very much.
Yes, can I help you, sir?
Yes, we're here to see Dr. Munford.
Ah, do you have an appointment?
No.
Yes.
May I have your name, please?
Her name is Bartolotti.
My dear instant children, sit up. The first of your own kind has come back to us today with some chilling stories of the outside world, stories that may be useful to you when you venture forth. And now our own Konrad.
Dr. Montford, fellow instant children, I've had some confusing stories in the outside world that could happen to any one of you. As carefully as we planned, some things went wrong. First of all, it is very, very hard to be perfect.
But not impossible.
But not impossible.
Yes. I'm sorry, Dr. Montford's busy. You have to come back.
Listen, Flunky, my kid is in there, so you open up that door.
Are you threatening me, ma'am?
No, but I'm threatening that door.
I can also report our educational process here is so superior, I immediately became top student in every category. You won't believe the way children in the outside world behave in school.
She's our perfect son.
Oh, that's him, Conrad, up there on the platform making his speech.
But our son is supposed to be named Roderick Jr.
Oh, well, he is. He is. Conrad is his code name.
If they ruin their clothes, they don't worry. They believe that everything can be replaced. And I still love my mom and Mr. Thomas and others.
That's nice. He's talking about me, isn't he?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Mr. Thomas? Mr. Thomas, is that my code name?
Right. Now you're getting the hang of it.
They just say, so what? And start again.
Perhaps you would like to see the kitchen. Oh, we don't want to see the kitchen. We want to see our son.
I had a girlfriend. Her name was Kitty. She was beautiful. She's the best friend anybody could have. She walked to and from school with me. And she was always defending me. I'm really gonna miss her. And I have to tell you about Frank. He was always punching me and making faces at me and calling me names, doing everything to get me into trouble. He was the funniest person I ever met. I always kept trying not to laugh. Frank tried to act like a toughie, but he really had a soft heart. I know we would have become best friends and buddies for the rest of our lives.
I'll have that odd instant child removed from the room if he can't be quiet. What's the matter, Konrad?
Nothing, Dr. Montfort.
Is that the truth, Konrad? I want the truth, just as you've been trained to tell it.
Yes, sir, it's the truth.
For the last time, open up this door.
Look, Conrad's new parents have already come to pick him up. I'm going to remove you from the premises. There is no way you're getting through that door.
Hey, new babe, we're gonna grab a bite to eat. Will you see in about an hour?
You don't need to sign out.
Hey, that Bartolotti woman, she just made an illegal entry.
Bartolotti! Bartolotti!
The alarm. Security's been breached.
We must evacuate immediately.
Instant children to the dormitories. All rise. Front row to the front, back rows to the back. Turn left and march.
Attention! Intruders are in the factory. Have no fear. They are imperfect.
get you.
Yeah, come on.
Attention, intruders. You are probably lost by now. Please stand still so we can find you.
Incubators.
Bertie, this must be the way that Konrad was made.
Or cultivated, or whatever.
Attention, please. Someone's gonna get fired for this.
In here, Mr. Thomas. What is this place? This is just... Ah! Oh, we're the Instant Parents Association tour. Oh, poor Conrad. What have they been doing to him? Uh-oh. Mr. Thomas, what do we do now? Mr. Thomas, what do we do?
Run!
This way. Come on, Mr. Thomas. Quick!
Oh, please, Mrs. Bartolotti.
Hold my foot. You give me back Conrad.
No, say freeze or there'll be a hole in the ground as large as this factory.
Come on, Mr. Thomas.
Bertie Bartolotti! Get her!
How did they get in here?
All instant children will return to their dormitories until the all-clear signal is given.
How do we get out of here?
This way.
Oh, no, careful! Don't touch that switch! You touch that switch, the plant is shut down. I wouldn't be able to make any instant children for 2 years. Will somebody please shut off that alarm? That's giving me a headache.
Mom!
Conrad.
Hello, Miss Bartolotti.
Bring them over here. I knew that dopey one was a ringer.
Mom!
He's calling me. Here I am, Roderick Jr.
Roderick? Little Roderick Jr.?
Who, me?
Of course, you, little Roderick Jr. Listen to me a minute, little Roderick Jr. I'm going to introduce you now to your real parents. You understand what I mean when I say real parents? Yeah, exactly. Now, on this auspicious occasion, it gives me pleasure. It is a privilege to present Cynthia and Roderick Forsyth, Sr. Forsyth, isn't that a distinguished name to bear? Mr. and Mrs. Forsyth, may I present your own instant child, your loving son, Roderick Forsyth, Jr., prepaid.
Roderick.
Roderick.
My name is Konrad.
We can drop the code name now. Roderick.
But my name is Konrad.
What kind of flim-flam is this?
This is not a flim-flam. This is a nightmare.
You're running a bait and switch on us.
Oh, what kind of parents are you? Anyway, you can't even recognize your own child. A seal cow can recognize her offspring out of thousands of seals.
Are you calling my wife a seal or a cow?
A cow.
You're all whacked out. You need some heavy-duty recycling. I'm not gonna let someone like you out in the streets.
Well, I don't want to stay here. I want to go home with my mother.
He wants to go home with his mom, this mom. Doesn't that say something to you?
He's an imperfect product. The factory has recalled him.
I don't care if he's imperfect. I don't care if he's a factory reject. I love him and I want him.
Well, you're more imperfect than he is.
Oh, so I'm not perfect, are you? Why should Conrad and all the instant children be perfect?
Dr. Monfort, you're probably the most brilliant man in the world to have achieved what you've achieved. Instant children for people who really need and want them.
Brilliant. Thank you, thank you.
But you have things a little backward. Most inventors invent robots and try to make them human. The instant children are human, but you're trying to make them into robots, terrified of making a mistake or having any feelings.
Mom's right. She taught me I shouldn't be afraid to make a mistake, and that feelings and learning to love are more important than learning to be perfect. I love her, and I'll always love her.
Roderick Jr., or Conrad, I mean, it's absolutely wonderful.
He's everything we ever dreamed of. He's perfect.
He's exactly what we want.
Oh, no.
You mean you want him as he is, all imperfect and whacked out as he is?
No, no, no. He belongs with her.
We want one identical to Conrad.
Oh, I don't think I got one in stock at the moment.
Him. We'll take him.
No. I knew it.
No. He's not for sale. He's a fraud. He's real.
Take me! Take me! Dr. Monfort,
Later.
what about me?
You're a dud. You're totally unrecyclable. Do you know what I mean when I say unrecyclable?
That I'm no longer of use to the Instant Child Project and should be removed from it without incurring further expense?
You said a mouthful, kid.
So then I can go with my mother.
You deserve each other. No! The Carapunkin effect! The genetic buskers have been Carapunkinized! The whole Instant Child Project, it's in the mothballs!
Don't worry about it, Dr. Monfort. It was an accident. Accidents are what keep life from being perfect.
Oh, Conrad.
You know we are losing our shirts on these instant children?
So what do we do, boss?
Cancel dinner.
What's the matter, Mr. Thomas?
Oh, I'm just feeling a little left out.
Why, Mr. Thomas, you know you're part of all this.
Bertie, I'm part of your life, and I'm part of Conrad's life. I'd like to be a whole...
Conrad, Mr. Thomas is going to be your new father.
I love you, son.
I feel like I never want to see another instant brat as long as I live. I feel like I've got to get into something new, something lunar.
Oh, come on. Let's go get hot dogs and hamburgers and french fries and soda and ice cream and candy and cake and just pick out.
Bertie, I don't know what that is.
Mr. Thomas.
All right.
Take us! Take us! Take us!
I think I could cover that many pig outs.
Mr. Thomas, do you have enough love in your heart to take care of all of them?
Oh, Bertie.
Oh, come on. What else have we got to do?
All right, come on. Come on, we'll go pig outs.
Go, kids.
Come on, we'll go pig outs.
Go, kids.
I'm Al Monfort. I'm the managing director of the factory. I'm also the inventor of Instant Child.
There's something about the way he calls me Mom that just goes right through me the way nothing ever has.
Hi, Mom. You did that real well.
I'm getting very fond of him. I think he needs a father.
Factory security, Mrs. Bartolotti.